Good morning. And welcome to 90 days of meditation and transport. I can't believe I'm still saying transport. Meditation and transformation. A small group that has made a commitment to, during this 90-day period, to, especially during the rainy season or during the winter months, to have a group that would gather and do an increased period of meditation practice with a focus, known as Ango in Zen circles. So that partly inspired me, but let's get right to it. We'll start meditating. So take a comfortable seat. You can be sitting on a chair or a cushion. Just, it's best to have your back straight and your feet flat. And just give your weight of your body over to gravity. Allow your sitting bones to root down. Pelvis connects to earth. Chest lifts, crown of the head lifts. Hands are relaxed, shoulders down the back. Let your belly be soft. Your legs heavy and connected. Sense yourself in this form and in the space in which you find yourself. And then take a moment to find yourself in this moment in time. Just noticing whatever is arising for you. Just fully accepting that whatever it is happening. We don't need to grasp after it or push it away. You just become aware with a very intentional, caring attitude, or a caring attention. So mindfulness is paying attention to what is arising in the present moment, but with the attitude of care, of non-harming, A little bit of activity. And just begin to follow your natural breath as it's moving in your body without changing it or altering it. When your mind wanders, just bring it back to your breath and your awareness in this present moment. So it's a slightly shorter meditation this morning due to technical difficulties. I spent all this time last night setting up the space and the video and the link, and it didn't work out. So I think I had to do another one. And again, I really apologize if, well, I'd say not apologize, but I have been trying to learn a new technology, and I may have inadvertently called a few of you again this morning. So the interruptions, I apologize for. That does require that. It was a mistake, for sure. I hope I didn't interrupt anyone's sleep. And also this morning, I have to leave now to go to Philadelphia. So I'm going to read something that I wrote last night. I'll also post it on the group page. And this is just it goes along with our theme of caring for ourselves. And if we learn how to, if we practice truly caring for ourselves, indeed, we truly care for the world around us. So it seems that none of us can escape the disappointment and sorrow in life. It comes with the territory. These things are part of the human condition, largely because we can't control, we don't control a good portion of what happens to us. And if there is no escaping our measure of disappointment and sorrow, the path to peace and well-being must lie in learning to open our hearts and minds and to embrace whatever life is serving up at that moment. And it is often said in Rams that the path of freedom lies in seeking knowledge of us and the power to carry that out. And this means stepping out of the controlling mode and moving into the deep ocean of acceptance and gratitude. And the power to carry this out comes from a compassionate and caring power that surrounds our inner life with a cloak of velvet. Home in the world when we accept our present moment experience, even when it's unpleasant and it's not what we hoped for. Knowing deeply that at that moment, that is what's happening. It must be what God's will for us is at that moment. We're out of the driver's seat. And when we accept our life as it is, faults, illness, loss, and gain, a huge burden is lifted. We have made a decision to put our lives in the care of a truly loving higher power. This is also a mindfulness practice. Mindfulness infused with care and compassion for ourselves. It's more than simply paying attention to the present moment experience. It's paying attention with the intention to ease suffering in ourselves and others. In other words, it's paying attention with care, a caring attitude. In addition, we are fully aware, mindful of the mental states that block us from feeling at home in the world, at peace, and to feel true joy. Since we have made a decision to allow care and love to guide our life, we let go of these mind states in the presence of this caring power. And this, as far as I can see, is real self-care. Not just self-soothing, but real self-care. with such a firm footing and intention to do no harm to our and care for our that's incorrect. I wrote this late. We can make decisions that truly nourish us. We can say no to situations that, even though they may be wholesome, do not ultimately serve our well-being in that moment, because they may lead to overwork and fatigue. We may be doing them out of obligation and conditioned behavior that wants to please and avoid conflict. But if we look deeply and we see that these things at our heart will not serve our greater goal, we can kindly say no to them, and we can simplify our life and live a life of true joy and happiness. So I invite you to all decisions you are making, that if said to greater peace and harmony in your inner world, and see, are you following some of these actions out of a conditioned sense of obligation and a twisted motive, making decisions based on your deepest intentions of what matters most. So have a beautiful day, my friends. Take good care of yourself. Oh, and I'll post a link or a notification in the group page. I'm going to be having a yin yoga class here at my house, and I believe it's at 6:30. I need to check the time. And I'm going to see if I can record some of it, or at least post a few of the shapes that we use in yin. So maybe perhaps you'll join us. That would be really, really neat. Maybe I'll do it at 7, so this way people can eat and have some time together. And then lastly, here's my morning tonic. This is a great morning substitute for coffee. It's apple cider vinegar, warm water, cinnamon, and a little honey and cayenne pepper. You just blend it up in the NutriBullet and put it in a glass, and it's very wonderful in the morning. In fact, there's lots of great benefits, as most of you are probably aware, to apple cider vinegar, the cayenne pepper, and cinnamon. I think I posted something previously on my Facebook page, River Center, from Mind Body Health. Maybe I'll post something on my website today if I have some time, and I'll link it to the page. But it's an old apple cider vinegar, has alkalizing effects. It helps move stagnation through the blood, and it's also felt perhaps in the emotional body as well. So that's from a Taoist perspective. It's a cooling yang substance, and I'm going to, before I drive out to Philly, I'm going to also do just a little bit of what we call Tai Chi circles. I don't want to overwhelm you all with things, but the Tai Chi circles only take about 5 minutes. I'm going to go out on my porch and do them. It's beautiful outside today, and I'm just loving this weather and take advantage of it while it's here. A wonderful day. Kittens are around me this morning. They're here and there. Okay. Ciao now. Bye-bye.